game.
Jeff Minter is the most influential game designer you've never heard of. The founder of Llamasoft, he's been single-handedly coding his bizarre creations since the early 1980s. Games such as Sheep in Space, Revenge of the Mutant Camels, Mega Galactic Llamas, Battle at the Edge of Time. In case you hadn't guessed, Llamasoft games are unique. While superficially similar to conventional shoot-'em-ups, they're renowned for their innovative gameplay, trippy graphics and wicked sense of humour. But why Llamasoft? The first inspiration for the name came from a book of mature stories that Minter found in a dustbin while working part-time as a janitor. This triggered a lifelong obsession, first for the virtual laser-spitting animals of his 8-bit shooters. Nowadays, he's got the real thing. The headquarters of Llamasoft is a hobby farm in Wales, where Minter keeps a small flock of llamas and sheep. Llamasoft was founded in 1982 at the dawn of the home computing era. Having taught himself machine code in his wild teen years, Minter launched his career at an age when most of us are still floundering through uni. To a soundtrack of Gary Newman and Pink Floyd, Minter churned out his early classics in quick succession. The relative simplicity of the hardware of the era meant that he could produce a world-class game in months, sometimes in as little as a week. When not revelling in the fantastical, his games would put a skewed take on the banal. The top-down action game Hover Bother put you in control of a portly middle-aged man whose only ambition was to mow his lawn. The catch? The neighbour you borrowed the mower from would also roam the level with menace on his mind. Minter innovated in ways few developers could even conceive of. The world of Ancipital consisted of 100 linked rooms, each with its own unique enemy AI and physics. Gravity was fickle, varying from one chamber to the next. Would the next room see you walking on the walls or the ceiling? You never knew what to expect. Developed in parallel with his games was an increasingly sophisticated line of visualization programs, algorithmically generated maelstroms of form and colour that would be massaged with the flick of a joystick, the perfect visuals for raves conceived before the rave scene even existed. With the dawn of the 16-bit era, Minter developed games for the Amiga and the Atari ST, spearheading the shareware revolution. His greatest hit in this era was Llamatron 2112. It was a blatant rip-off of Robotron 2084, except traditional game villains were replaced by enemies as offbeat as telephone booths and poop-spitting toilets. The turn of the century saw Minter involved in a string of projects that didn't live up to their full potential. He created Tempest 3000 for the Nuon, a graphics chipset that its creators had hoped would be built into a new generation of DVD players. The Nuon flopped. It was only the dawn of the Xbox 360 that saw Minter's fortunes begin to turn back towards mainstream success. In fact, you may use one of his programs every day without even realising it. Minter created Neon, the music visualisation software built into every Xbox 360 sold. Those trippy colours you can make to fill the screen every time you play some tunes, that's Neon. That's Minter. Yet his first actual game for the 360 was highly divisive. Space Giraffe dazzled critics with its innovative take on the classic Tempest game mechanics, yet its unique use of graphics baffled punters. The sticking point? Its key gameplay breakthrough was that it overstimulated the player's eyeballs on purpose. Cues to impending enemy attack patterns were laid into the tripatronic visual melange, but divining them in practice was about as pleasant as staring directly into the sun. Worse, it sold poorly. A disappointed Minter included an alternate non-blinding colour set in the PC port of Space Giraffe, a reluctant concession to normalcy. For 3 decades now, Minter has relentlessly pursued his own trippy vision of gaming perfection. He likes old-school shoot-'em-ups, he likes psychedelic music, he likes fluffy barnyard animals, and he sees the future of entertainment in the convergence of all three.